Are you truly living, or just playing a role to please others? This 10-minute video explores Carl Jung's teachings on the shadow, individuation, and self-actualization, guiding you to uncover your authentic self. Through relatable insights and actionable advice, discover how to stop performing and start living a life true to you. Reflect, grow, and embrace your wholeness. Hey, you. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, are you living your life, or are you performing it? Maybe you're wearing a mask, smiling when you're breaking inside, chasing goals that aren't even yours, or hiding parts of yourself to fit in. It's exhausting, isn't it? I've been there too. A few years ago, I realized I was living for everyone else's expectations, my family, my friends, even strangers on the internet. But deep down, I felt like a fraud. That's when I stumbled across Carl Jung's work, and it hit me like a lightning bolt. Jung, this brilliant psychologist, believed that to live authentically, we need to face the parts of ourselves we've buried, our fears, our flaws, even our dreams. His ideas about the unconscious mind, the shadow, and becoming our true selves changed how I saw my life. And today, I want to share that with you. So, grab a coffee, take a deep breath, and let's dive into this question together. Are you living a life that's truly yours, or are you performing one for the world? Let's find out. Part 1. The performance we call life. Let's start with something real. Think about the last time you said I'm fine when you weren't, or when you laughed at a joke you didn't find funny, just to keep the peace. We all do it, put on a mask, to fit in, to be liked, to avoid judgment. Jung called this the persona, the face we show the world to survive in it. And there's nothing wrong with a little social polish, but what happens when the mask becomes who you are? Jung believed that when we lean too hard into our persona, we lose touch with our true selves. We start performing a life instead of living it. Maybe you're chasing a career because it looks good on paper, or staying in a relationship that no longer feels right because it's what's expected. Ask yourself, what part of me am I hiding to keep this performance going? The thing is, this performance isn't just about what others see. It's about what's happening inside you. Jung taught that our unconscious mind is always speaking to us through dreams, gut feelings, even those quiet moments when you feel something's off but can't name it. That's your true self knocking, begging to be heard. Part 2. Facing the shadow. So, how do we stop performing and start living? Jung's answer lies in something he called the shadow. The parts of ourselves we push away because they're messy, inconvenient, or just plain scary. Your shadow might be your anger, your insecurities, or even your deepest desires that you're too afraid to admit. For me, my shadow was the fear of being seen as a failure, so I kept hustling to prove I was enough. Jung believed that integrating your shadow, acknowledging and accepting these hidden parts, is the key to becoming whole. But it's not easy. It means looking at the stuff you'd rather ignore. Maybe it's the resentment you've buried towards someone you love, or the dream you gave up because someone said it was unrealistic. What's in your shadow? What part of you have you been ignoring? Here's a real-world example. I once worked with someone who seemed to have it all together, great job, perfect family photos on Instagram. But in private, they were crumbling under the pressure to maintain that image. When they finally admitted they weren't happy, it was like a weight lifted. They started small, journaling about what they really wanted, saying no to things that didn't align with their values. That's shadow work in action. Try this tonight. Take 10 minutes to write down one thing you're afraid to admit about yourself. Maybe it's a feeling, a regret, or a dream you've buried. Don't judge it, just let it exist. That's the first step to meeting your shadow. Part 3. The journey to individuation. Jung didn't just want us to face our shadow, he wanted us to go further, to a process he called individuation. This is about becoming your true, whole self by integrating all parts of you, the good, the bad, and the messy. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. Think of individuation like a puzzle. Each piece, your passions, your flaws, your experiences fits together to make you, well, you. But most of us are missing pieces because we're too busy performing someone else's idea of who we should be. When was the last time you truly chose yourself over others' expectations? Here's a practical step. Start noticing when you're acting out of obligation versus desire. Maybe you say yes to a social event because you feel you should even though you're drained. Try saying no just once and see how it feels. Or maybe you've been avoiding a hobby you love because it doesn't fit your image. Pick it up again, even for an hour. These small choices are how you start living for you. I'll share a story. A friend of mine spent years in a corporate job she hated because it was stable, but she was miserable. One day, she started painting again, something she loved as a kid but gave up to seem serious. That small act of reconnecting with her passion led her to take bigger risks, like leaving her job to start her own business. She's not famous or rich, but she's alive in a way she wasn't before. Part 4. Self-actualization and living authentically. Jung's ultimate goal for us was self-actualization, living as the fullest, truest version of ourselves. This doesn't mean having it all figured out. It means showing up as you are, flaws and all, and trusting that it's enough. It's about waking up each day and asking, what would it look like for me to choose myself today? Here's an actionable takeaway. Create a daily ritual to check in with yourself. It could be 5 minutes of meditation, journaling, or even a quiet walk. Ask yourself, what do I need right now? Maybe it's rest. Maybe it's courage to have a tough conversation. Listen to that inner voice. It's your unconscious guiding you toward wholeness. And here's the thing. Living authentically doesn't mean blowing up your life. It's about small, intentional steps. Say what you mean, chase what lights you up, let go of what's dimming your spark. Over time, those choices add up, and you'll find yourself living a life that feels like yours. So, here we are. Are you living a life, or performing one? It's a big question, but you don't have to answer it all at once. Start where you are. Maybe it's writing down that one truth you've been avoiding. Maybe it's saying no to something that doesn't serve you, or maybe it's just sitting with the question, who am I when no one's watching? Jung believed that the journey to your true self is the most important work you'll ever do. It's not always easy, but it's worth it, because when you stop performing and start living, you'll feel a kind of freedom that no applause can ever give you. I want to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to do this week to choose yourself? Drop it in the comments below. And let's start this journey together. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so we can keep exploring what it means to live authentically. Until next time, keep asking the hard questions and keep choosing you.